quickly, this is what we are making. It's a cover up dress, a cover up beach, yeah. And in this case, I'm using as a shoulder which is 17 inches. I had already written bust 32 inches. I don't know if it's clear, but I'll try and put it a little bit closer so that you can see. We've got the waist, which is 25 inches to 30 inches. That's size 6 to 8, can wear it. And here is hips 38 to 40 inches, and the length in this particular case it's gonna be 57 inches, the length here. So what we're going to do is we're going to make these panels on the far end, 2 in front and 2 on the back, yeah. So we're gonna have 4 panels, and in this one panel, we're going to start by chain of 15, and we will work for 103 rows. That is equivalent to my 57-inch length here. So these 103 rows will be 4 panels, 2 in front and 2 back, yeah. So that's basically what you're going to do. So I'm going to use this particular yarn, my local yarn, Seagull. I love it. I'm using a double strand out of it, and it's machine washable, yeah, and it's anti-shrink. This is a local yarn from Kenya. I'm going to use 3.5 hook. Is it visible? Hopefully. 3.5 hook millimeter. Some scissors needed there. Stitch markers will help out, and a tape measure just to know the length, yeah. So let's start working on it. So I'm gonna start by making my slip knot, and I'm gonna chain 15 plus 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 plus 1, and here on my 15th chain I'm gonna go in and start by making a single crochet like that. So we're going to work single crochet throughout the row. And that's gonna be our first row of this panel. Like, it's not a big panel, but quarter panels, how do I call it anyway? So apparently we are almost coming to the end of the row. Make sure there are 15 stitches here. Counted mine, that 15 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 stitches here. So for us to achieve the straight line, we're just gonna chain 1, turn your work on the second row, and work single crochet on the same, on the first, on the same stitch of the row, or I mean with the previous row, and continue working on a single crochet all the way to the end of the row. So this is what you're going to repeat. It's just a simple stitch. I don't need to explain more. It's just a single crochet stitch, if you want the panels to be bigger, you can increase. If you want the panels to be stronger, you can, smaller, you can decrease the number of starting chains. So this is a repeat of row 1 of single crochet. Yeah, so this is what we're going to continue working on till we reach we are doing 103 rows. Yeah, so that's a very long strap there, or very long panels. Yeah, so let's meet on our 103 rows. I don't think if I'll meet you in the middle or so, but let's just finish it to the 103 rows and come back with a full panel. Yeah, so this is my full panel. I had put a stitch marker here for some reasons. Anyway, I'll explain later. And this is my 103 rows of single crochet. Yeah, it's pretty long, but not like that long as you could imagine. And I had already cut my yarn off, so I expect you to have something clean like this, and we continue on the next thing. So before we continue, I wanted to explain to you what we're going to do the next. You see, we have this panel front one that I had already made, part A of it, and what we're going to do next is to join these two panels together with this detail here at the middle. And I already done this part A, and we are on part B to work on filling in, or rather joining the two parts together. So that's what I want to explain to you, how I do on the other part B. So here is the first panel of part B, and we're going to use our stitch markers because we don't want to start on those let me call them strings on the middle. I didn't want it to start from the top because you might feel uncomfortable on the neck. So we're gonna leave some a bit space here so that it looks comfortable. Yeah, and I'm gonna count these double rows: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, and I'm gonna put my stitch marker there. So this means that I'll be working from the bottom until I reach here where I've placed my stitch marker. Yes, and this other side will be attached on the other side, and at least there will be a breathing here which is comfortable around the neck. So I had cut my a little cardboard, or rather something, you can use anything, because I just wanted the exact measurements when creating those strings. And now I had cut these, and so this is what we're going to use. Let me put on this other side. Yeah, and I'm gonna use my yarn to attach it here. I'm gonna attach it here from the first row. And our yarn is attached, and now we're going to start working on those straps. Do I call them straps or strings? I don't know. So let me use yes, I'm gonna use this part right there. Yeah, so this is what we're gonna do on the yarn that I had attached here. I'm gonna pull that string and put inside this cardboard or whatever thing that you will be using. It kind of looks complicated, but it's not. But let me place my camera so that you could see it at an angle without any disturbance. Yes, as you can see, and pull this to be a little bit tighter, not like that tight that will bend the cardboard, but just a reasonable tight. Yeah, and we're going to continue again. Yeah, so we will be working on these double rows that are noticeable, and we will be going on the middle parts of those double rows. Yeah, so here is our next row. I'm gonna just insert my hook on this next row. I will be calling them row. These double rows, I'll be calling them rows. Go to the next row, pull through that string and wrap it around on that cardboard of yours, and pull this other yarn so that it could fit. Let me use that word of fitting, because I don't pull it that strong that will make it bend. You will not have the same measurements or the same size. So again, I'm gonna go on this next row, insert my hook, pull that yarn and wrap it around on your cardboard and give it a little pull just to be perfect. A little, okay, perfect. Here, continue with the same repeat. Go to this other next one, pull that yarn and wrap it around. That's how simple it is. It might look it might look complicated, but it's not. Actually, it's the simplest pattern that I came up with. And if you're watching this, kindly leave a like, subscribe. Don't watch and you don't leave those comments. You share it out, create, and let me know what you've created, and I'll repost on my social pages. My social pages are Mich Crochet, Mich_crochet in Facebook, Mich Crochet in TikTok, and Mich_crochet in Instagram and Twitter and LinkedIn. Yes, so we will be doing these, and when you feel like you've reached here on top, you will just simply pull this and continue working all the way. So I will be continue working on it until I reach on the stitch marker I had placed. So this is how far I have gone, and my cardboard is not that strong, so I have to like straighten it. And now I'm here on my last row where I placed my stitch marker, and I'll go direct to it like that. Yeah, and then I'm gonna close here by, let me remove this stitch mark, so sorry, and I'm gonna close here by making a single or other slip stitch. Just find a way how you could close it so that it doesn't run out, and then cut off my yarn. And now I have this. I will cut it off when I'm done so it can't run, and then I remove these. Yes, and now this is what we have already. We've made the middle lace. Yeah, so this is how it looks like, and now we want to join this other part to the other panel. Yeah, So we're gonna join this other part to this other panel, and I'm gonna take my first strap like that and attach it to here on the first part. Let me lower down my camera so that you could see it. So I'm gonna insert my hook, take that strap, pull it here like that first. Take on my second one, yes, and on this second double row, insert my hook, pull this yarn and slip stitch. Go to the next, insert your hook, pick on this other one, pull it, slip stitch, go to the next. So actually this is what we are doing on the other part. Simply we are just joining it by slip stitch, and not difficult. And if you fear that it will run, no, it won't run unless you mess with the one. Yes, yeah, this is what we are doing all the way. We keep on working like that, like pull the yarn through that row and slip stitch, insert your hook, pull the yarn through the row and slip stitch. So we're going to work all the way till we finish up with these straps, and I'll meet you when we are done there. So I'm here on my last row. You see I had to put a stitch marker there, and let's remove that marker and finish this by slip stitch, as you can see. But now, again, we're not gonna leave it like this because it will run over. So I'm gonna take a strap of yarn here that I have, and I'll cut it. So I'm gonna take this strap of yarn and pull it through that and tie a knot there so it won't run. Tie a knot tighter to hold it, and this is what we have. So we're gonna cut off this yarn, and remember there was another leftover yarn here, so I'm gonna tie it again to be safe and cut it off. And this is what we got. Yes, so the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm going to put tassels on the edge here, and from my bust to high waist, that's a total of 28 rows of these double rows. So we'll count 28 rows: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28. So this is where I'm gonna put my slip stitch, stitch marker, yeah, and I will put straps on the edges. And here is my straps that I've already cut on a sizable measurement. So I used my notepad to make those straps, yeah, to get the same length, and this is what I got, yeah. So I'm gonna do what I've done on this other side, placing it 4 in each row, 4 straps in each row, 4 straps in each row till at the bottom. So that's what I'm gonna do on this other side, and this is what I made. So these are my 4 straps of tassel, and I'm gonna place it into, I'm gonna find the middle part like this, then go ahead on that row, pull that yarn, pull it again through that loop and close it. So I don't need this stitch marker, so I'm gonna remove it, and I will go to the next one just like that. 4, yes, go to my next row. This double rows is what I call the row, and place another tassel or fringes, whatever way you want to call it. That's up to you. So this is what I'm doing all the way till the end of the row. So I'm gonna finish it, and let's meet at the end of the bottom of the row. Yes, let's meet on the bottom of the row and let you know how it looks like, and go to the next step. So we have placed our tassels both sides, so part B is done, and now what we're going to do is to bring part A and join here on the shoulders. So let me put it like this so that it could be visible. And this is our part A that we had already done. Yes, so we're going to join, let me flip it on this other side. We're going to join these two with a single crochet, and on this other part with a single crochet. So I'm gonna attach my yarn here and join it. So let's attach our yarn. We will cut off these unwanted yarns at the end when we are done. So I will put through those two loops first, with a slip stitch, and go ahead and work through on those okay. I'm having a little problem here. Let me solve it. Solved. And we will work on those both two loops, which have 4 in total, and work all through till the end of the row and cut off the yarn. And what we do on this other side is what we're gonna do on the other side. So as you can see, my shoulders attached. We have a full garment now. This will be the inside part, and I wish my camera was so big so that you could see, but now this is what we have. And the next thing that we're gonna do is I put straps here, 250 on each of these 4 panels. I don't know if I did this one that I've done already. So we're gonna make 250 chains or 200 chains of these. So whichever length you want for your straps, that's up to you. So in my case, I'm gonna make 200 or 250 for these 4 parts, all of them, and our garment or rather outfit will be ready. So here we have our straps attached, and this is our final product. As you can see, the final outfit here. You can wear it on a beach, on a yacht, beach parties, chilling on just on the beach, you know, you understand, you know what I mean. Yes, use it as a cover up. And let me show you in a full video.